Okay, let's continue the level 3. You see that compared to the level 2, level 3 is much more complicated. But actually, you need to pay attention to some key steps. And then for some other steps, it's pretty easy. The first step you need to pay attention is which star you need to start moving. The first star. We'll see that, okay, over here, we'll start from this star. But if we move this star, but we continue move this star to this position, you find, okay, you still couldn't move any of the star. So we'll undo over here to this position. We move back, and then we push this star. Okay, so over here, and pay attention that if you try to push the star to this position, it's very difficult, right? Because the player couldn't pass through this passage and jumping from this position to this position. So we need to fill that position first when there's still enough place over here for the star to move around. Okay, so this is my solution. This is the first star, we put it over here. And then continue for over here, yeah, I will move this star. And then we move over here. And here, you might think, okay, I just push the star to the bottom here. And then later on, you will find that you couldn't put all the other stars to the first row. So we need to first fill in the first row and then leave the other stars, the left stars, to fill in the second row. For the first row, I will put this star to this position first, just temporarily store it, because this place, if you don't use it, I think you couldn't find a solution. So we go back, we find another star. So here is easy, right? A star, push back, and then, okay, again, because our rule is we need to fill the first row first. So over here, you might think, okay, I will push the star to this position. But actually, if you follow this, later on you'll find you couldn't push the star to those positions. So for me, I will push the star to this position. And again, we find another star. Okay, and then continue push here. And over here, and then at this moment I will choose to push the star in this position. Okay, and then we go back. Then now here is easier. You just choose one star over here, and again we come back and we can push the star over here. So now you realize why I put one star over here. Because if you get another star and then you turn here, right? And then when the star is over here, your player is over here, and you couldn't push the star to this position because your player couldn't jump. Your player couldn't jump from this position to this position. So that's why we have one star over here. Now we can push this star here. And then this star could push to the other empty place. Now the first row has been ready, and then let's solve this. You see that it's a little bit tricky. Which star we should push so we can solve this problem? I will say I will push this one, and again I will push down, and now I turn around and I push this star. Okay, so here is very straightforward. Just a push forward, and then again. And then you notice that for these stars, they are close to the wall, right? You could only push them forward, push them up or down. So how to solve this problem? I will say I will do this. Because you see over here, there's an empty place. So we need to using this place to turn around. go here. We can choose this star first. Go down. Okay, so here is pretty straightforward. Again, we need to push this one forward to this position and then utilize this empty, the cave. And then we forward. I think at this moment you already know how to solve the left stars. Forward, the last one. Okay, we still need to push it up to this cave position and then move forward. Like I said, for this position, we leave it to the last one because it's